Okay, so I don't know how you're doing this, but let me just show you what I would suggest is I have 3 clips I brought in here. They were all recorded with OBS, the same settings, so they all kind of match the sequence, which is important because if you're going to have to like drag out the, the motion, the position, the scale rather, it's going to be a hard time editing with lag and stuff. But anyway, so I would open up my audio, and what I have here is I have this channel, which should actually be first. This is my game, and this is the streamer's game, which I have layered. So mine should be, whoops, this is wrong. This is mine. Yeah, this is the streamer's on channel 2, and this is the other streamer, right? So the very first thing, in order to line up these videos, well, what I would do is I'm going to check the audio, and you can see this audio level is like really low, but mine is like way at the top. It's not showing the audio because the clips are still importing, but if you could see mine, it's not rendered yet, but it's like max volume. It's at the top. This one's like really low, and this one is probably just as low, if not lower. So the very first thing I'm going to do is raise up these audios, but that's still not even going to be enough. So I'm probably going to have to go and put on some kind of multi-band compressor, and then change it to like plus, upward compression 8, and then even on top of that throw on like a dynamics, another compressor. And then for this one, I'll put the limiter on it and set the threshold down to like -0.30, just so it's limiting. And hopefully that'll probably boost everything up enough. Let me see. It's still not even enough. So let me take off and just compare. See. It's still not enough. So I could probably even take this dynamics, copy it, and paste it again. It's still not even enough. So maybe take the makeup gain here and bring it up to like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so you could see this meter's like way at the top now. Bring it up to like, there you go. You can't hear it because the way I have my audio set up, but you can see the meters there, right? So I'm just going to copy this and paste it on this one. Actually, hers might be a little louder than his, but I'm going to paste it anyway and see what we have. Paste attributes. All right, hers probably doesn't need as much, but let me take off like, I don't know, let me take off the second dynamics. I'll take off the first dynamics. That's pretty good because you want to see it bouncing, not slammed at the top, but you want to see the highest parts hitting the top. See, when they're not talking, it's down here, but then when they are talking, it's up here. And then over here, when he's not talking, but then he is talking, and it's up here. For me, it's not showing mine yet. But that's what I would do with the sound first. Get all the sound set first. Make sure they're all set. Now, in order to line them up, a very simple way, I would say, is go through the video until something happens like right here. On the left-hand side, these indications, it shows the hook or the injured state, like she got knocked down. So I will go for something like whatever, maybe this injured state. See how she's got a strike through her? That means she was hit once, which happened right there. So I'd find that frame when she gets hit, which is right there, back it up. Right here. Sorry, it's like everything's a little laggy because the videos are still importing, but I would tap the arrow until, boom, right there on the hit. Maybe right when the strike is fully through, let's say like there. Or maybe when she goes down, it's easier to see. Whatever, I would find it a mark right there, you see? I'm scrolling back. Sorry, it's like tedious. It's like frame by frame. Okay, so here's the hit. Boom, she goes down. So right there, it's a sudden thing, right? So I would probably like cut my video right there. That's the first hit. And I would find the same on here, which his is going to be way further in. Right there. Close, finding it, but I'd have to like zoom in a little bit. And the hit is going to be right here. Is this the first hit? Is this the same hit as what I got? Mine looked like it was indoors. No, I'm wrong. It's, what is this? This is an indoors hit. Maybe that's the second time I hit her. Let me just double check. It's just the video. Let me change this down to like quarter so it plays, tries to scroll a little smoother. No, that's not working. Half. I don't know, a little confused because my video is like lagging right now, but this is her on the inside, hit inside. So which I'm kind of confused about here is why this is probably a different hit outside. So I gotta find the one where she was first hit down. Anyway, you get, that's it right here, I think, prior to this hook. I think, yeah, in here. So, but you get the idea. You want to find like a, there it is. You want to find a point, like a mark, which is right here, right there. So right when it switches, boom, there. We should be, all right. And then the last one, we're going to do the same thing and look for that mark where it indicates that she went down, which should be right there. We're going to zoom in a little bit so we can find it. It's just I'm dealing with lag right now. The videos are still importing, so like nothing's running smooth at the moment. Okay, so it's over here somewhere. But anyway, you should get the idea of what I'm doing. And I don't know how you line it up. You might already be doing this or something else, but this would be, for me, like the easiest way. So right when, boom, the frame that switches. So now all of a sudden, if I do this, and I line this up with that, and I line this one up with that, and there's some, then I pull these out further, right? Whatever, bring them to here. In order to do that, I don't know if you know that, but you just click here and then hit delete. But so yeah, this is all just extra stuff in the beginning. The video really doesn't start till here, but ideally these should all be lined up now. They're a little off, I guess, because of the delays. They should be dead on, but either way, they're in the right spot. So now it's a matter of like muting each one and editing individually, but they're all literally lined up. So I'd probably go and watch my stream first. And then try to maybe cut out, like mark where all the junk is, like all the spots that I want to cut out, and chop all this down. But anyway, this would be a way to like line everything up perfectly. Editing's a different story, but if you wanted to line everything up so that they should all be in the same spot. So like, let's say I click here and I'm chasing this girl. If I hide this layer, well, it shows her screen. But if I go to this one, oh, that's not going to work because that's a girl that's not streaming. But let's say I'm chasing, let's see if I'm chasing, like, if I could find one that I'm chasing here, not that one. One that's like actually streaming, just not really working. Okay, so here, if I hide this, she should be in the same spot, like right there, right? See, there he is behind her, me. And if you go to mine, she just turned that corner right there. So boom, she turned the corner. And on her screen, it's like, boom, she turned the corner. So they're like dead lined up, you know? And at the same time, if you were to hide hers, this is where the other girl is with what's going on. So if we find her stream, let's see towards the end, right? When they were at the gates together, maybe towards the end. Pretty sure they exited the gates together at the end of the game. She's opening the gate. I thought they were together, maybe not. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up the ending of this video. Like, the resolution got bad on her video, so it's not completely lined up. I have to fix her video at the end. And the same with his, like, it's going to get thrown off because on his video, like, commercials popped up. So I'm going to have to realign them the same way. I'm going to have to find another part that realigns them where the commercials came in. But that's the idea behind lining them up. I don't know how you lined them up, but it looked like you had your two videos lined up pretty well. This is not going to be 100% because, like I said, his video has some commercials. I'm going to have to cut out the commercials and realign it. And her video got kind of messed up with the pixelation, so I rewound it and recorded some more on the same video clip. So I'm going to have to fix that. But see here. But anyway, that's just the gist of lining it up and getting the sounds correct. So now if I were to just show, this is just my sound. See how it's up at the top? It's even hitting the top barely. That's okay. As long as you're not hearing it distort, it's not a big deal. That's how I recorded it. It's just barely hitting the top. But then if I were to switch to his stream, let's see what he's saying. When he's talking, it's hitting the top. Perfect. And then if I go to her stream, when she talks, she hasn't talked yet. Let's see if she says anything. There, she's laughing. She's talking. So it's at the top. So it's perfect volumes now, and everything is lined up for the most part. Like I said, I got to fix some of it. But anyway, that's what I was trying to show you. That's quite a long video to explain that, but hopefully, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm just showing you what I would do. All right, see ya.